We are crossing live to Absrod Oval, where the Scodfather will speak to the press.
I heard that he is in a grumpy mood.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, in today's episode, we go through the Saturday night press conference, and it was a day full of dramas. We're going to go through the whole lot. Just calm it down. Okay, let's continue. Now, first up, St Kilda versus Hawthorn, and St Kilda, they just killed me again. Okay, let me show you. Rowan Marshall, 98. Okay, that's fair. That's okay. But it was where is he? Jack Sinclair, 71. I mean, what's he doing? He scored 60 2 weeks ago, 160 last week, and now 71. He's up and down like a yo-yo. Just coming down, Jack Sinclair. Okay, it was a shocker. Now, we were thinking about bringing in Jack Steele last week. He scored 62. Thank God we didn't bring him in. It would have been another disaster. Instead of Jack Steele, we brought in Sicily, 172. That's a 110-point turnover just in one pick. I would have smashed this computer if I found that I didn't pick Sicily and I picked Steele. It would have been disaster. Thank God we got Sicily. Okay, I'm very happy with my purchase. Some people had him as captain. Let's take a look. I put up a tweet. I said, who has Sicily as VC? I should have listened to Pig Mentality. He said pick him, and I didn't. Let's have a look at the comments. Okay, now, Shaztek says this tweet is not aging well. That's because Sicily didn't do much in the third quarter, but Shaztek just coming down. He came back. And Pig Mentality said, good thing that he listened to himself. He picked him. Now, Isaac plays, says he's stopped, but just coming down, Isaac, he's come back. Okay. He said, Nectarios, he made a last-minute move. He took the C off Darcy and made Sicily captain. Wow, what a decision. Massive decision. Okay. Now, Engo, he credited Supercoach Masters. He said it was them that told him to... Well, they didn't tell me. They should have listened to them as well. Just calm it down. Okay, good boy, Engo. Had a good week last week as well. Now, DSC says he's probably got a week off. He's actually correct. He might even have 2 weeks off. I don't know. Hopefully it's only 1 week. Hopefully it's nothing. Okay. And Matthew Alvin says he's got that dog in him. Now, Mitchell, he says, luckily I changed it to him this morning. Pretty happy with it. I should make up for Cripps garbage because Cripps was garbage yesterday. Just coming down. And Marty Holden, he says, I've got him as captain. That's unbelievable. So was Nini's Pastax. Very happy boy. Jaden, I put the VC on him. 96 at halftime. He's very happy. Okay. Supercoach Roach, 102 with 11 minutes to go. He's not happy, but just coming down. The Duke's asking, why didn't he do it? My boy here, Harry, he even shows it off. Okay, Darcy Carroll says, why would I get Sicily when I could have Sinclair's a spud? He didn't even get him, the poor bloke. Okay, just coming down. Jimmy's a happy boy, shows it off as well. So is Brady. Okay. Jacob's happy. The big Supercoach, big fella Supercoach, straight up captain. Okay, that's good. Now, Will Day, 101 Dream Team points, 30 disposals, only 74 Supercoach points. He hacked it. Okay, 66. I'm sure he includes 4 tackles. Something wrong with his scoring. 66% isn't that bad. It's bad, but it's not 50%. He should have got more than that. Not happy with that score. Seamus Mitchell, 69. He might have a leg injury. Okay, he might have a knee. This could be a disaster. We might lose Mitchell and Sicily next week. What's the point of planning bye rounds? Just it's unbelievable. Okay, we're gonna have a shocker next week. Now Weedle, 62, came back to earth, and that's pretty much it for the Hawks. The big news here was Sicily and Mitchell. And the other big news was Steele and Sinclair not performing. Okay, next game. We now move over to Melbourne versus Freo. And there was some big news in this game. It was unbelievable for the owners. We'll get to that in a minute. Petrarca 122. He did okay. Mind you, the D's lost again to Freo. This is 2 years in a row now. Grundy 101. Gorn 98. Well, 98's not too bad, but the problem here is we needed him to have 35% forward to get his DPP. He had 34%. Now, we're not sure if he's going to get it or not. It's going to go down to decimal points. It's going to be very close. Now, who else had a good game at Melbourne? Well, I'm going down the order here. There's not much. Van Rooyen, 55. Chandler, 31, and got subbed off. Now, some people had Chandler on field. Some people had Van Rooyen on field. Actually, going back to St Kilda, Samaniti, I forgot to mention him. I had him on field as well. It was about 40 odd. Anyway, so yeah, that was the end of, that's it for Melbourne. Now, the big news out of Freo, you probably know already as you're watching this, okay, is the hammy, where is he, Sean Darcy, on 39. He's going to be out for a while, at least 3 weeks, I'd say. He's a big boy. Usually the big men take longer to recover from hamstrings. You're going to have to trade him out. Who can you trade him to? Has he lost value? Let's have a look. Well, his break-even was 99, scored 39 to the 60 points, possibly a 25 to 30k drop, so it's not too bad, okay? Probably around about the 565, 570k-ish, so it's not too bad for the owners. Yeah, back to the game. Andrew Brayshaw, 127. He's coming good now. If you got him when he was cheap, he done well. He's come back. Now, Luke Jackson, 106. He's going to be their ruckman now with no Darcy. He may go nuts. Okay, he was about 400k a couple of weeks ago. Now, Sarong, 93. That's not enough. He had a shocker. Well, for his standards anyway. That's his first score under 100, besides round one. Luke Ryan, 91. Yeah, that's not too good either. Let's have a look at Luke Ryan's price. What's going to happen to it? Well, his break-even was 150. Scored about 90. He's going to lose about 30k or 25k. You could pick up Luke Ryan after his buy. How much? About 530k. That's cheap. That's really cheap for Luke Ryan. But you don't have to wait. You can actually wait because the week after his break-even is going to go more. It's huge news for us. Just coming down. All right, let's continue. Now, Nat Fife, 67. I'm not sure if I want him now. Had 20 disposals. I want to see his heat maps. I don't think they're ready yet. 20 disposals, but 16 were handballs. 16 handballs are only 4 kicks. Does that mean that he's not going to kick because of his sore leg? I'm not sure now. That worries me. Yeah, and we already spoke about Sean Darcy. Bad news for the owners. And he's got a lot of owners. Let's have a look. How many owners has he got? Actually, only 11% of owners, so not many, which makes it worse. He's a pod. Okay, so if you've got him, your pod, that's disaster. Yeah, we go to the next game. Stewart, the guy that we brought in the previous week, scored a 138, so thank God he's come back. Now, who else? At Geelong, there's no one else anyway. There was a rookie on his first game, scored 54. He looked okay, I suppose, but that's not much. Was there anyone else here that we should look at Geelong? No. Well, actually, yes. Ratagalia, 37. He did a hammy. Okay, he's gone. People kept him for the bye rounds, preparing, hoping that he'd be good for their buys. That's disaster, okay, when you're playing for a player like Ratagalia to play. Now, Tom Hawkins, 35. He's dropping in price bad. Let's have a look at his price. Well, his break-even was 149. He scored a 35. That's disaster. He's going to lose. Well, it's not disaster if you don't own him. It's disaster if you do own him. But how much is he going to lose? 35, 149. That's 114. Ooh, that's about 55k. He's gonna be at 490k now, and he's like, actually, that's gonna stay in his system for 2 weeks against the Dogs and Port Adelaide. So you can pick him up here around about 450 against Melbourne in round 15. Actually, perfect timing as well. Just coming down. Okay, let's continue. We now go over to GWS and Kieran Briggs, 102. Last week, 109. He's at 250k. He's going to make so much cash. I'm getting him in next week, okay? Probably going to trade him out in round 15. A quick cash grab because we need cash. So Briggs will come in. We also need bodies to play on fields. Now, Tom Green, that was his lowest score for the year, 95, which is a good effort still. Cornelius, disappointing, 87. And this is with no Kelly. You expect Green and Cornelius to play a little bit better. That's disappointing, okay? Lockie Whitfield, 84, and they're saying how good of a year. I mean, that's not much, okay? That's typical of Whitfield's, up and down like a yo-yo. And I don't think there's anyone else here at GWS. Some people have Buckley, 63. Who else? There was a rookie, Fahey, scored 7. That's not enough. Another rookie here, Angwin, 61. That's not bad for him. Now, just going to check if this game's been rounded yet, because it just finished. It has. We've got 3,300 points there. Okay, so Raul, he went nuts. 159, that's incredible. And we had Witts, 135, that's huge. Okay, Witts having a huge season again. Got to try to get him. I think he's going to be, if Gorn gets Art, the DPP, I'll get Witts. Next, we had Anderson, the one that we traded out, 92, breaking even at 200. Actually, he's going to drop 50k. The guy that I brought in, Sicily, is going to rise in 50k. There's a 100k turnover just there, just between the two of them. Thank God I traded him out. Okay. Bailey Humpty Dumpty, he was on 57 or 67. He was on 67, kicked the goal, went to 93, but they just scaled him back down to about 90. 1 goal, 23 points, but it was a winning goal, just coming down. Okay, so the Humpty Dumpty owners very happy right now. Powell, 63. I mean, the owners are very upset. That's disappointing. Powell, 63 is a disaster. Berry, the rookie, 44, not enough. Okay, Fiorini, some people got him, 29. That's disappointing. But the biggest disappointment right now is Atkins, 28. Got subbed off in the last quarter. Got not injured, just subbed off. Lost his role. Who took it? Jeffrey took his role. Took the kick-ins. Completely took his whole role. Atkins wasn't even there anymore. This is bad news because they pushed him on the wing. And guess who's going to come next very soon? Weller. Disaster for Atkins. Anyway, let's go to the Dogs. McRae is back, 145. He's back, okay. Actually, let's just check his price. Well, his break-even was 89. Scored 145. So that's about 25k on top. So about 575. It's still cheap. McRae is still cheap with DPP, but that break-even is gonna go. He's gonna fly high now. He's got a 140. He's got 2 of them back to back. It's gonna be a massive. And he plays Geelong. They don't have a midfield. He's going to have a huge price rise the following week. It's a last. You get him next week if you can. Problem is he's around 15. Boy, how do you get him? Anyway, let's continue. Okay, we had the Bont as vice captain. Scored 124. We're going to have to take it. Okay, 124. I've learned my lesson. So we're taking 124. I wish he scored 115. Didn't have to take it then. But I have to take it now. 124. We're taking it. Dale's back, 108. Now he's firing up with JJ out. We talked about him last week. We said you can get him at your own risk, but we think he's going to get the role. He got it. Now, Tim English had a break-even of... had a huge break-even. Let's have a look at his price. It's plummeting. Well, his projected score was 100, so he was going to do 20k on a 100, so 590k, roughly about 592k he'll be. That's cheap. He was 670k, 683k just recently, about 5 weeks back. Massive price drop. Now, Libba scored 80. A friend of mine just got him in. He's so upset. Scored 80. Okay, had a bad one. That was as bad as I've seen Libba play. That's only because Raul killed him. Raul went nuts. And was anyone else here? Ed Richards, 53. The rookie O'Donnell, 33. I'm not sure about his job security. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Caleb Daniel, if you got him, 117, you'll be very happy. Okay, let's go to the next game. Let's see if this game's being scaled out. 1470, 32. It has 3302. They gave 2 extra points. Now, this game, West Coast, Tim Kelly, 95. Oscar Allen, 86. Gimby, 81. They're the only players of interest. Is there anyone else? Well, actually, some people might... Sheed. Is that injured? Is that an injury? Right ankle knock. Well, 51. That's not good. And that's the end of his cash making. It's finished now. Yeah, and Tom Barras, 60, if you're looking at him. Let's go over to Essendon. Redman, he's back. And so is Ridley. They both got their roles back. Mind you, they played West Coast, so you can't get too excited. But Redman, 144. Ridley, 130. What's Ridley's price? Let's have a look. Well, Ridley's still cheap. 414k plus another 15, so 430k for Ridley. If you still want him, that's peanuts. His last 2 scores, 122 plus the score he got today. That's cheap. Now, it's now or never with Ridley. If you want to get him, you get him this week. Zach Merritt, 110. He had an interview at the end of the game. They said, "How's your hammy?" You were holding it. But apparently it's not a hammy. He had a corky from last week. He didn't tell us. So he was playing for corky. He scored 110. It's good enough. But if you got him as VC or captain, it's not good enough. Anyone else? Hobbs. Some people got him. Scored 75. It's not too bad for his price, but not enough. You want him to score a lot to make you. You wanted him to go 100 so you can make some cash. 75 not enough. And yeah, that's about it with Essendon. There's no one else. No, there's nobody. Actually, yeah. All right, let's continue. Now, we've had projection. We're looking at about 2367. Not sure if that's good or bad. I have no idea. Just come down. I don't know. But what we're gonna do is we're going to take off. Where is he? Dawson off the ground. We're gonna give him a rest. Put Sharp on field. Put the emergency on Dawson. And Sharp's gonna be. Where is he? Sharp's the captain. We're taking the 124. Okay, so Laird's 121 we're not taking. So that projection's now 2264, but obviously it's going to be 2360 odd. And we've got how many players left to play? We've got 1. Where are they? 2, 3, 4. We've got a lot. We've got a lot of players to play. We might not even get 2367. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for joining. I hope your players didn't get injured. And we'll see you again tomorrow night. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.